today?
Jennifer, I am just great, and I am so excited about this new dashboard, aren't you?
I am. Can you tell me about it?
I can. Oh, my goodness, there's so many things to tell you about. First of all, I want you to notice that we have segregated the submissions from the diary. So no more options to segregate just your open submissions. Isn't that a great plan?
Yes.
Also, we haven't done away with the old option. Just remember to right-click. You can open your client from here. Here's the old options. We didn't do away with it, and so just right-click is now your friend. You can also copy a list, and you can print sections. That is another really good tool. All you have to do is highlight any of the areas, and you have this little drop-down menu. Really good stuff. Refresh is on there as well. Refresh, that is here in this menu, and it's also right-click and refresh. Really cool features. The find feature, you can find, say I wanted to find just cancellation. It will find the next, find next. That's what it's finding. And we can find next, and the first item that has that word in the description. So if you've got a long list like mine, this little search button is going to be very, very helpful. Also, you can just truncate these, and the submissions and diary functionality has not changed at all. So you can still do all the things that you always did just by opening your diaries. One of the newer options is your expiring policies. This is one that I'm extremely excited about, because this is going to show, if you're a producer, it's going to show your items that you're assigned to that have your producer code on them. And if you're a CSR and you have CSR codes assigned to the clients, it's going to show the items of your 30-day policies. But look right above. Oh, my goodness, look at this. Recently expired. Oh, my, I really need to take care of this. Or maybe I renewed this incorrectly or something, and maybe I just need to go in here and just double-click, and here's Policy Express. Did you see how quick that was, Jennifer?
I did.
Again, you just click on the policy number, and it takes you right to Policy Express. If I were an account manager, like I used to be, this is where I would work most of the day. So not only do you see your recently expired and your 30 days, you also have 60 and 90 days in the future. Now, in my demo, I don't have anything, but certainly this would give you a view of things to see in the future. And sometimes you want to start those marketing things well in advance, especially for commercial lines. And so now it's right here. All of these areas have the right-click option, so you can right-click and copy the list without running a bunch of reports. You've got the information just for your clients. Really cool features, right?
Very.
So here's the recently expired 30, 60, and 90 days right under the expiring policies. But it gets better. Here we go. Here's the active policies for this producer that is logged in, or this CSR that's logged in. Since these are columns, we can sort them by name or by expiration date. And if we've invoiced the premium, we'll have annualized premium, and this is a new feature. It's going to add up the columns for you. Really cool stuff. And you just right-click on the policy, and there is Policy Express. If you expand it, you can see the activities, and you can create an invoice from here. Like I said, you could work here all day long. But along with the active policies, we not only have the active policies, we have all the active clients. And you can see that this view has the prospects. So you can right-click and include prospects or uncheck the button. You can edit the client from here. You can edit the client to update their information. So sorting by alpha code maybe, just to see the consistency in your system. But look over here to the right. Here's the source of business code. If you say, I want to see how many referrals we have, or maybe I've used these user-defined buttons, and you can right-click and you copy the list, and all of a sudden you've got a list that you can see immediately if the source of business code is referral or walk-in or some other source that you're using. Sometimes it's a source of business like another agent that gives you leads, or maybe a real estate agent or something, and you track that in your system. All of these are clients, and some of them are prospects. But it gets even better.
Oh, good.
So under the active clients are the inactive clients. So I can see who is inactive. Now, this is a little tip. I put an asterisk in front of mine so that everybody knows when they look at this client that it is truly an inactive or dead client. Otherwise, it's a prospect, right? But the little star is just something that I used for my own clients. You might want to do that that function agency-wide. But now you have an inactive client, and, of course, you could copy the list. This is a first in agency systems. We've not been able to capture inactive client lists. So now you don't have to do anything fancy like this star. All you have to do is open it up and right-click. It's just remarkable. Okay, let's go back down our list. Along with that, you're going to be able to open up and see any email that you've sent within the last 30 days. It doesn't matter to who and which client it was on. And also the same thing for your activities, the last 30 days of activities, and attachments for the last 3 months. So that's a really good tool. And is wonderful is all of this is for the CSR or the producer. Watch this. If you have somebody out, you can look at someone else's if you have that security level. And you can see how they're doing if you're a manager. You could see if they're expiring policies or if they've got something that's recently expired. You could look at their activity or attachments and so forth. So it's really a good tool for CSRs, producers, and certainly managers. So, Jennifer, what do you think about all this?
Well, this is very exciting. Thank you for showing this to us.
Well, you're quite welcome.
Have a great day, Maureen.
You too.